Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. Now I know a lot of you really enjoy watching drummers and different videos on YouTube and learning from them, learning new fills, learning new techniques and things like that. And I know a lot of you watch my videos and do the same thing. But today I wanted to show you 20 YouTube drummers that if you aren't already checking out, you should definitely check them out. There's so many things that you can learn from each one of these guys. So let's go. Travis Orban. Now this guy is absolutely insane. His chops are just beyond belief most of the time. And he uses this really incredible setup where he's got a tom over here, a tom over here, and a snare in the middle, and that's all his drums besides his bass drum. And yet he still sounds better on that tiny little kit than most people do on huge kits. He does a lot of session work on his videos, and really you can take so many ideas out of what he plays. So check him out. JP Bouvet. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, but this dude is absolutely incredible. He won the 2011 Guitar Center Drum Off and the 2011 Roland V Drums competition. And he puts up a lot of videos of like session work, him playing live with different people, and just different solos and things like that. He also breaks down different ideas and like how to do a Guitar Center Drum Off solo and different tutorials and stuff, which are really cool. Troy Wright. This guy is another dude that just has chops for miles, man. He plays a lot of heavier tunes like Meshuggah, Animals as Leaders, Periphery, some bands like that, and he just does an absolutely insane job. It's so clean, it's so beautiful. I could watch this guy and learn from his playing for months. Evan Chapman. This dude is a friend of mine, and he puts up really cool videos, nice drum covers, and then what's really cool about him is he does a lot of percussion-based stuff. He's a music major, a percussion major, and so there's a lot of like recitals and different pieces and a lot of compositions of his own music. And so if you're interested in becoming a percussion major, if you are a percussion major, definitely someone you should check out. This guy's really cool. You can learn a lot from him. Stephen Chin. I just found this guy relatively recently, and I fell in love with the way he plays. It's very, very smooth, and yet still like has a lot of pop to it. And it looks really cool. He's got a great technique, and I really enjoy the parts he plays. He studies at Berklee College of Music, and so you, of course, know he's good if he goes there. But he's an absolutely amazing player. You gotta check him out. Jimmy Rainsford. He is another guy that puts out a lot of really nice cover videos and has a lot of interesting fills, chops, techniques, things like that you can check out and learn from. I've watched a lot of his drum covers and pretty much enjoy like every single one of them. He's a really cool drummer. Alex Rudinger. This guy is an insane like metal drummer. I mean, I hate to use the term metal drummer, but like that's just how I would classify him. He's got some crazy feet and some crazy hands, and he plays for a group called The Heart Machine, but he also puts up really cool covers, videos of him playing his own songs, and also just like session work and stuff, so you gotta check him out. Brooks Holt. Now this guy is a really good friend of mine, and I met him on YouTube a while back. He is a lot like myself. He's not the most technical drummer on the planet. He doesn't play like a lot of metal songs or anything like that, but he really like rocks out and just enjoys playing, and he's got a lot of really cool drum covers you gotta check out. Adventure Drums. Now, if you haven't watched this guy, you gotta go watch this guy, because not only is he a great drummer, and he has some really cool like drum lessons and stuff like that, but he infuses comedy and like humor, and just he makes his drum lessons really interesting, and his videos really funny and interesting. And I mean, that's all I'm going to say about it, because you just got to go check it out. I can't really even describe him. Luke Holland. Now, this is a guy that you've probably heard of before if you've spent any time on YouTube. And I definitely recommend checking him out if you haven't. This guy has some insane chops and stick tricks for days. Like he could school me in some stick tricks. And he puts up a lot of really heavier videos, and used to do basically like a lot of metal playing on top of pop songs, but recently he's actually kind of expanded and has started really almost playing in different styles, and like it's really cool to see him like do some stuff that's not so metal and like kind of play to fit the song a little bit better. And he's got a lot of good writing and a lot of good stuff that you can check out there. Coop3r, or Cobus as I call him because I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he's like the first drummer to really be doing drum covers on YouTube, and he puts out some incredible videos. He's got some crazy chops, and it's really a lot of fun to watch him. He's always got interesting ideas and interesting combinations and stuff. So you gotta check him out. Dean Minerva. Now this guy is really awesome. He puts out a ton of videos. He's actually slowed down recently, but he's got 375 videos up of different drum covers and stuff. And he's a really hard hitter, and he definitely comes up with some interesting and cool stuff. So you gotta check him out. Fidi Rabachino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but this dude is really fun to watch. He's really into it. He's like flipping sticks and like just, it looks like he's just having a blast jamming out. And he puts a cool twist on a lot of really cool songs, so you gotta check him out too. Jeremy Davis. He does a lot of pop music, and that's not really a bad thing though, because he takes it and he really makes it his own, and he comes up with some really cool fills, some really cool grooves, and I really enjoy watching his playing. It's very smooth, very like, it fits the song so well, and it's really a pleasure to watch him play. Mike Johnston. Now this dude is an awesome drummer. Like, he's got chops for days, but what's really cool about him is that he used to play like with professional bands and stuff, but he's found his calling in teaching. And so he's got a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of like drum lessons, and then he's also got a studio out in California where he teaches drum lessons, and the guy is an amazing drum instructor. So you gotta go check this dude out. If you want to learn stuff, you can watch every single one of his videos and learn something. Dylan Wood. Now this guy, if you crossed Animal with Travis Barker, I think that would be him. He's one of the hardest hitting drummers I've ever seen, and he really jams out and just rocks out. He plays EDM music, and he also does some other types of music too, but he does some really good remixes of EDM songs. So you gotta check him out, as long as you're okay with him not wearing a shirt, because he doesn't wear a shirt in most of his videos. But if you can get past that, awesome drummer. Jimmy Kadesh. Now this guy hasn't put out videos very much anymore, but I still recommend checking out his old videos. He's got some really cool stick trick solos, some different drum solos, and he's got some awesome chops that you can really like, you can take some different ideas from. So check him out. He also does some drum covers too. Alright, for you girl drummers out there, I definitely didn't leave you out. I got 3 girl drummers for you that you gotta check out. First one is Courtney Grinwis, and this girl is pretty new to YouTube, but she really plays some drums. It's always a pleasure to see a girl that really like hits the drums and just jams out and rocks out. And this Courtney Grinwis, she does that. She plays some heavier music and plays in a heavier band, and her covers are really cool to watch. She just really gets into it and jams. Lindsay Ray Ward. Now this girl is a lot of fun to watch because not only does she jam out, but she also like writes some really cool parts to pop songs and stuff like that. She doesn't have a ton of videos up, but she's got like 30 something, and each one of those drum covers is really fun to watch, so you gotta check it out. Maytal. You probably heard of this girl before. She is the second biggest drummer behind Cobus. And what's really cool about her is she does note for note covers of songs, and it takes a lot of talent to remember every single note that someone else played that you didn't write. And so I have a lot of respect for her for doing that, and she's got some really cool chops, and she makes some good videos, so definitely go and check her out. So those are my 20 YouTube drummers that you got to check out. They're not the only 20 good ones on YouTube, but they're the first 20 that really popped onto my list. It's an honor every time someone comes to my channel and says like, oh man, I really enjoy watching your videos, I learn from them, or I get ideas from them, and things like that. And so you can't learn everything from one person. Like, everyone has their own style, everyone has their own techniques, everyone has their own ideas. And so I really wanted to share with you 20 YouTube drummers that you can go out and watch and just like every day get new ideas from, because there's so much content from all these different drummers that you could literally spend days and days and weeks watching these videos and just learning from them and studying them. So I really hope that my list has helped. I do want to put together another list of more drummers, probably ones that aren't so well known, because I picked most of the better known drummers. And so if you have a drummer, or you yourself are a drummer and you'd love to be on that list, please just put your name down below, and your YouTube channel and everything, or the YouTube channel of someone else that you think deserves to be on the list. And I'd love to put up another video of this. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I've got almost 300 videos that you should check out. Drum covers, drum lessons, stick trick tutorials, cymbal cleaning tutorials, like anything that you could really think of. I got a lot of different stuff on my channel. So check out those 20 drummers, and then check out my channel if you're interested. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.